So you have big goals, you want to change your life, but when it comes time to take action, you shut down. Your energy dips, you have brain fogs. Even completing the simple tasks feel like it's too much. Scrolling on TikTok feels easier than completing your goals. I know this because I have been there. That was me too. If you resonate with this, stick around because you are going to learn so much from this video and all the things that I have tried has helped me build a system that actually works for me. Now, this video, it's not another productivity hack video, but creating a system that supports your energy levels, your mind, your body, that prepare you and help you trick your mind into actually achieving the things that you want to achieve for your goals. I used to be the person that it used to beat myself up because for the life of me, I could not freaking stay consistent with a goal. The longest time that I was able to be committed was like a week, max two. Trust me when I'm telling you, I have tried so many things. I have bought Notion planners from Etsy because I was like, let me just plan my shit. Like, I need to be organized myself. I need to make sure that I plan my everyday so I can stay committed to my goal. So when that didn't work, then I was like, you know what?
Maybe I just need a physical planner.
I went on Amazon and got myself a physical planner. And I didn't even get me one. I got three physical planners, girl. I had so many planners and I will start using it. And then eventually I will give up again. It was the same pattern. So those planners, they're just collecting dust somewhere here in this desk. I thought that maybe if I break down my goals to the T, I make sure that I know everything that I do every day, that might help me. No, that didn't help at all. I believe that planning and having a clear roadmap is important, but what I have come to realize as somebody who tries so many planners and productivity systems, it's that the motivation was not there. I was waiting for the motivation to knock on my door, and spoiler, it never did. And I never felt like I had the energy to actually sit down and accomplish things. So a day will go by, 2 days will go by, 3 days will go by, and then next thing you know, it's a whole week and I have not done shit for my goals. My goal is still very much untouched. So that have me contemplating, okay, like this is not about planning and this is not about clarity because those are things I already tried and it just didn't work. And I realized it was not the planners and it was not the productivity systems. I needed to work with my mind and body so I'm able to start taking action even in the days that I feel lazy. So what I realized that the plans were always there, but my body and my mind were not on board with the plan. I felt such a resistance to take action and to start doing the things. I'm going to share with you all the things that I have learned and tried that actually has helped me to build momentum and to take actions on my goals. I'm going to break it down in two parts. One part is how I prepare myself to have a productive day, and the other part, the things that I do when I'm working on my goals that will keep me focused and motivated. Hey Sunshine. So I had an idea after I was done recording this video because part of the things that I'm talking about are about my routine, and initially I just want to do a little cute sit down video talking to you about the things that I do in my morning routine and my night routines that help me stay productive and work on my goals. But instead of me just sitting down and talking about it, I thought, you know what, maybe it would be better if I show you what I do instead of me just talking what I do. I wanted to experiment a little bit with blog style, sitting down, talking to the camera type of content. So let me know what your thoughts are. If you enjoy this type of video, I just being playful and being creative in the way that I create content. So it's educational, but at the same time, it's entertaining. I have a lot of fun creating this. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Mwah. Hi Sunshine, it's 8:58 p.m. I started my night routine a little bit late because I had a bird situation. I don't know how a bird got inside of my space. We literally were like trying to get the bird out so I can go back home. It took us a while. Usually I start my routine at 8:30, and at 8:30 all my
social media apps are blocked. I use this app called Opal, and this app locks all social media or any just apps that keep me distracted. So it looks like this. I can click, but when I click on it, it shows me this type of message. Not a sponsor by any means by this app, but it has been very helpful to cut off screen time, especially at night. After a long day of I'll be like scrolling on TikTok, watching video after videos, and next thing it's 11 p.m. and it's time to go to bed, and I feel overstimulated. Now, the benefits of having a screen time cut off, and it's that when you're on your phone and you're scrolling, your phones emit blue light. And blue light decrease the amount of melatonin that you need to be able to have a restful night of sleep. So I also, if I had to do something else at night, I usually will wear my blue light glasses. I have it somewhere here. And another part of my routine as well is to turn off the lights. Right now I have my softbox lights on because I'm recording this. Otherwise this place at this time would have been completely dark and with red light. And I'll show you the red light that I have because red light it's amazing. It helps you sleep better. And another thing that I wanted to mention when it comes to being on your phone late at night, it's that also it overstimulates your brain. Scrolling on social media, watching content after content, it gives you a constant dopamine hit, which eventually would make it harder for you to focus, which that's what we need if we want to work on our goals, to be able to be more focused and present in the things that we do. Either that we are scrolling on social media during the day or we are working on something. If you work a 9 to 5, you constantly are consuming information. You always are exposed to a huge amount of content all day long. So giving your brain this rest of just not receiving content and allowing it to slow down a little bit, it's so beneficial not only to be productive but also for your mental health as well. I'm going to make my bed right now because I was washing my bed sheets, and after that I'm just gonna take a quick hot shower because hot shower it just helps you feel so relaxed at night, especially after you have fresh bed sheets. It's amazing. I love it. So I'm gonna take a quick shower. I'm gonna wash my face, brush my teeth, make my bed, and I will see you in a minute. So this is the bed for now because I'm going to sleep, and I don't think it makes sense for me to make my bed if I'm going to bed. So that's good enough for now. Wellness it's on, skincare it's done. I took my hot shower. I'm wearing my cute PJs. To be honest with you, I usually don't wear PJs to go to bed. I just trying to be cutesy for you and because I respect you. But I always sleep in my underwear. When it's hot, I sleep naked. But I love these PJs though. I got it on Shein, believe it or not, a while ago, and I thought it was pretty cute. I love it a lot. So what time is it now? So now it's, wait, let me just put the lights down. Now it's 9, wait, can you see it? Show yourself. Why is it doing this? It's so weird. I'm trying to do a video here. It's 9:39 now, so I'm going to make some tea and I'm going to take Theo size to go potty real quick. He drinks water before going outside for his potty. He's so smart. Who's that smart little boy? Come on, let's go potty. Taylor, go to bed. There's I was going to bed anyways. Go to bed. This is his little pen house. He has it since he was a puppy. Okay, I make some tea and I'm gonna drink my supplements I usually take to go to bed. I take magnesium glycinate and sleep gummy. This is melatonin with L-theanine. So I might just take one of these tonight. I don't have trouble falling asleep. My thing is having deep sleep. I am the type of person who is a light sleeper. Anything in the middle of the night will wake me up. So this is why I usually take magnesium and melatonin to go to sleep. I don't depend on it every day. Last night I didn't take it. I was honestly very tired. So I knew that I was going to have a deep sleep, which I did. So in the days where maybe I work out very late, which was today, I know when that happens, I'm gonna have a hard time falling asleep. That's why I make sure that I drink my supplement. If you have a hard time falling asleep and having a deep sleep, I would recommend it at the beginning, but do not depend on it to be able to have a restful night's sleep. Once you start going to bed at the same time, once you cut off screen time early during the day, your sleep quality it's going to increase in such a huge way that you're not gonna need any supplements. My other hack, having the hatch alarm. I'm gonna go to the app where I got these blue light glasses on Amazon and I have my funky one. I love them so much. Both of them are from Amazon. So you don't have to get a very expensive one. So I'm gonna go to my Hashed app. None of this shit is a sponsor. I honestly just sharing with you all the things that I use that are very helpful for me. Usually I wake up around 5:30, but tomorrow it's gonna set my alarm for 6. When you set your alarm, you can adjust the sunrise. You can make it really bright or you can make it a little bit of sunset. I learned, especially since I have working on my cortisol levels, having an alarm that wake you up softly instead of scaring you out of your sleep, it's way better for your hormones. So this one have the sunrise light, which is a soft way to wake up. And then for the sound, they have different options. I wish there's a way that you can pick your own sound because I want to play subliminals. It's not an option to have your own sound. If that is, let me know because that would be dope. Let me find the sound that I like. Okay, this is the one that I usually have. It's currently 10 p.m., which it should be bedtime, but because I'm recording this, I just got into bed a little bit late for you guys. That's what I do for you guys because I don't play around with my sleep schedule. People know after 9:30, don't reach out. I'm not gonna answer. I'm going to read a little bit until I get sleepy, and I will see you tomorrow. Wait, I was about to go to sleep, and then I forgot to show you this. I bought this little light for my book on Amazon as well. It's red light, of course. So I turn off all my lights, and I just read with this. I'm gonna read a little bit, and then I will see you tomorrow.
Good morning. So it's 7. I just finished meditating and I'm going to do some journaling now. Somebody's knocked out. My hair looks crazy. So I realized that today is supposed to be raining all day long. So usually after I'm done stretching, I get ready and I take Theo on a walk. But today it's not gonna be possible. So I also have walking pad here. I used to have correction. It's not longer working. It just literally just burned out on me yesterday. So I had to go to the gym today. I haven't been in the gym in a while because I've been focusing a lot on cardio and just going on a lot of walks. That as a way to regulate my hormones and cortisol levels. And I used to go to the gym to go to do walks, but since I've been using my walking pad, I just didn't feel like the need of going there, and also saved me a lot of time. But today we're gonna have to go to the gym. I haven't been in a few months, so I'm gonna wash my face and get ready for the gym. I am not going to do a lot with my skincare because usually when I come home, I take a shower and I wash my face again. I do like my whole routine when I shower, when I get home. Like I feel like it just work better for me, especially because like my skin products are not cheap. I feel like I just like wasting skin products. Even if it's raining out, girl, put your sunscreen on. Doesn't matter. So I'm ready to go to the gym. I'm gonna take the outside. It's actually 8:30 right now. I'm gonna take the outside real quick and I'm gonna drink my vitamins and I'm gonna head to the gym. Actually, I need to make my bed first before I head out. So I took a shower and everything, and now I'm gonna get to work. I feel great. Let me show you. I have my this week focus, and I get this journal, and I just start writing down all the things that I want to accomplish for the week. So today I'm gonna focus on editing a video that I've been delaying for a while, and that's just gonna be my focus besides posting on my stories on Instagram and posting a short YouTube video. And besides that, that's it. Today is Friday, so I usually do not work on Friday, but I have few projects that I need to get going, so that's why I'm like, I just gonna take the day today to work on that, and I'm just gonna work for like 3 hours. So I'm gonna have a focus hour for 3 hours today.
Now let's talk about the things that help me in the moment to stay focused and productive. So after my pre-game, I'm already set, like I'm ready to do the work. There are a few things that I always have under my sleeve to make sure that I stay productive and I use my time intentional. So the first thing is the 5-second. So the 5-second rules I use when I feel frozen and I'm like spiraling that I need to do something but like I really don't feel like it. I will count from 5 to 1. These brain hacks help interrupt the overthinking and get your brain into action mode. It doesn't even get the chance to start making excuses of why you should do something later. This works like magic, especially in the morning. When my bed feels so cozy, I will count 5, 4, 3, 1. And I just get out of the bed. And it's such a simple hack, but it's so helpful and powerful. If the 5-second rule doesn't have any fans, then I'm dead. Because it's just a great way to not allow your mind to go into hesitation. It just eliminates it right away and gets you into motion. Remember when I mentioned I don't usually have a to-do list. I just create my list of tasks that I want to accomplish during the week. What I do and how I work with those tasks, it's that I time block. Let's say, for example, that today I'm gonna sit down and script a video. I know approximately how long it would take me to script. Usually I will give myself 2 hours. After the time is up, doesn't matter if it's perfect, it's not, I am done with the task. And then I move on to the next. Usually, like I said, I aim for completing at least 3 tasks a day. So I will split my day. Some tasks, it would take less than an hour to complete. The best way to learn how long it would take you have a week or two where you put in the timer and see how long it would take you. And next time, if that's something that you have to do weekly, then you know that, okay, it usually takes me this amount of time to complete this thing, so let me set the timer for this amount of time. Now, my favorite way to use time blocking is using the Pomodoro technique. It feels like a game of beating the clock. It also helps you stay focused without burning yourself out. I usually have my timer for 45 minutes, and then after 45 minutes are up, I take a 5-minute break, and then I work for another 45 minutes. I usually do 3 cycles, and also depends how long the project that I'm working on is. Using this technique has helped me create that sense of urgency and dopamine that your body releases when you are working something. You feel like you're like working against the clock, and it's just such a satisfying feeling. It creates that fake deadline, but it's not really a deadline, but your brain believes it is because you have this clock in front of you. It's perfect for ADHD brain like mine to help me stay focused and also at the same time motivated. There are a lot of people who create Pomodoro's videos on YouTube. You just gotta make sure that those videos don't have ads, because once you enter your flow and you are working in that project, you're super focused, and once the ad shows up, it's such a huge distraction. It gets you out of the state. I'm gonna try to find the apps that I use. I don't know their names, but I'm gonna share in the screen somewhere when I'm editing, or I will add it in the description. I will figure it out. Actually, I thought about this when I was scripting. Now, speaking of flow states, block any distraction, girl, like a body, girl. I literally put my phone in no disturb. I wear my noise canceling headphones, play some binary beats, some subliminals, or white noise while you're working. White noise? Girl, white noise is the tea. I love me some white noise. And I also have a piano playlist, but like any music that doesn't have lyrics, usually really good to help you focus. I have a piano playlist. I will share it in the description. Also, there's creative flow playlist on Spotify. Those are my favorites and my go-to when I am working. I will add in the description my favorite ones. There are a few of them on YouTube, and there are a few of them on Spotify. And those ones on YouTube that I'm going to share with you, they don't have ads, which I love. Another thing that I also do to work and also at the same time reprogram my mind, it's use subliminals. There's this girl here on YouTube, her name it's the High Frequency Guru, and she has really good subliminals. And one thing that I like to do, this is my little extra hack that I want to throw in here. Definitely if I'm writing, I listen to subliminals about writing. If I am editing or doing anything creative, I listen to subliminals about creativity. Be playful as much as you can when it comes to your focus hour. That's about it when it comes to blocking time. So the next thing that I do, it's not necessarily in the moment. It has been helpful to keep me motivated. I have a reward jar. When I hit a milestone, I pick my little prize from my jar, and then I go and get that for myself. And some of the things that I have in my reward jar, and I also can create a whole video about it because I just love it so much. Some of the things that I have in there are things like resting or taking the day off, taking a nap. Also, when you're creating your reward jar, just make sure that you also have things for free. Okay, if you have money, okay, that's fine, you don't have to. But if you are in a budget and you're being mindful about your expenses, just make sure that you add things that are for free in there. My favorite thing that doesn't cost me money, it's rest. Take a nap, take a day off. So those are my favorite things to add. Again, I can create a whole video about it because I just love my little jar so much. Speaking of rest, take time to prioritize your rest. Like I said, my pre-game routines, girl, resting, it's priority. You cannot pour into your goals from an empty cup. You have to make sure that you take time to focus on yourself. Make sure that you restore your energy. It's very hard to work on your goals when you're sleep deprived, overstimulated, and low energy. Resting is also productive. So put it in your calendar. Fridays are my rest days. I usually don't do shit on Fridays. I do my self-care, I go to yoga, but usually I just do not put anything on my calendar at all. I don't go on dates. I do not hang out with my friends. I be in my bed. I be sleeping, resting. I might go to a cafe and get me a little matcha. Very simple things, but most importantly, I rest. So take a date for you to restore your energy. And I know this might contradict the whole video, which is about taking action and going after your goals. But there needs to be a balance when you are going after your goals and you also restoring your energy, because again, you cannot pour into your goals from an empty cup because you're going to burn out. So to avoid that, make sure that you schedule rest time. I want to leave you with this. Building momentum, it's not about being perfect, it's about experimenting and working with your body and energy. Curate a routine that are gonna best serve you. Maybe perhaps not all the hacks and things that I do to keep my energy up might work for you, and that's okay. This is an invitation for you to try different things until you find something that actually is helpful for you. Also, another important thing is to really pay attention to what is the behavior and the belief and the emotion that you feel when you are resistant to take action on your goals. What is it that you're avoiding? Because 9 out of 10, the reason why you're not taking action towards your goals, it's because you're trying to avoid an outcome. So ask yourself, what is it? What is the thing that you are resistant to experience? And once you have that clarity, challenge that belief, and then you will notice that next time that resistance shows up, you will be able to address it right in there, and you're going to be able to discredit that belief. So take note of it and schedule time as well in your week to sit with those emotions and see where it takes you, because you can learn a lot from this, and it also is going to help you a lot when it comes to achieving your goals. Laziness is not a character flaw. It's usually a sign there is something that they're scared to experience. And to be honest, your brain, it's not wired to elevate you, it's wired to protect you. So this means that you have to be the one to choose differently. You have to be the one to choose to elevate yourself and to build momentum. I promise you, this is the very last thing that I want to share with you, is to start small. Perhaps today you work on your night routine. And if you are somebody who was like me, who like to also scroll late night, maybe you start with that. Maybe you start with cutting off your screen time early during the night. Maybe you start there. Maybe you start by creating a night routine that restores your energy, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe next week you work on your morning routine and curate practices that keeps your energy and your dopamine ready to take over the day. And then maybe the following week you start experimenting with different hacks that you can do in the moment to keep you focused and motivated. You don't have to do everything at once. Take one micro habit, integrate it until it becomes part of your routine, and then move on to the next one, and then the next one, and the next one, and the next one, until you create a whole system that supports you. Let me know in the comments which hack or routine you're going to try first. And if you want to go deeper and you want to learn more about how to get yourself unstuck, I have a lot of other videos in these channels where I talk about my experience of how I was able to get unstuck. And I also have a Substack where I also create exclusive content. So go in there and check it out and subscribe.